Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's Chicago to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving is out there with Price. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Doherty. And it's Nance in at the 4 slot. Here's Scalabrine over Nance. Here's Gilmore, and he jams it with authority.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark finding a way, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, and actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. That's good.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And that one's good, Irving.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league. They did. They did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register 1 win against every other team in the league back in 2015.
To the paint, garbage man, the pass to Scalabrine. Here's Jordan, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating every team in the league, only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was. Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Knocked loose. And here we go, the Bulls first break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Now here's Pippen. Those 3 pointers off the mark. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Howard down with both hands.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big 3 found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love to go up and jam like that.
To the paint. Doherty dishes to James. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Scalabrine, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Price, and the rejection by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. From deep, Jordan. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Irving. Price, right side. Price can't get that one to fall.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Jordan, the pass to Scalabrine. 4-on-3 break. Price kicks to James. Jordy, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Price, and he gets the jumper to drop. Chicago leading by 11. Rose kicks to Scalabrine. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Scalabrine's got 11.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. A shot by Jordan, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Scalabrine, covered by Nance.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time. Swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose, that's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Nance, no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract the opponent when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to Doherty. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Price. Jordan knocks it away.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Outside Irving. Here's Nance. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And here's Rose outside, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Irving, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin.
Two shots.
You can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
The first one falls.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Fires from the wing. Another miss by Irving.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Left side, Nance. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Rose backs down the step-back J. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, taking himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
Price against Jordan. LeBron dishes to Nance. Outside Irving. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
But they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Doherty. Drops in the layup for two. Doherty's got his first bucket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Irving against Rose. Doherty with the screen on Rose. Outside Irving. LeBron James on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. James has got 6 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And